Joining us today is Mo Khan, CEO of hVIVO, a company at the forefront of human challenge trials and infectious diseases research. hVIVO has just hit another major milestone with a new £2 million contract to advance this hMPV characterisation study. Mo, great to have you here. Let's dive right in and talk us through it.
Yeah, great. Well, thank you for having me on. First of all, but yes, very, very pleased to sign this £2 million contract for the completion of the hMPV characterization study. So we announced not so long ago that we completed the pilot to this study, which basically showed that the hMPV, the human metapneumovirus that we had isolated, was actually giving us a good infection levels and good symptoms in the volunteers we inoculated. So basically, it meant it was the start of a sign, that a signal that we were able to cause infections in healthy volunteers with this virus, and that's one of the key aspects of having a viable challenge model. So now that or after we went down to the market to try and get a partner to complete this trial, we've thankfully have found one. The client has agreed to partner with us and help fund to complete the whole characterization study. And the study will start almost immediately. We're ready to go. And then hopefully once we have the results, we'll be ready to do some full human challenge trials in the vaccines or therapeutics against hMPV.
So was this study already in the works, or is this something that came together more recently?
Yeah, it's a more recent one. So it wasn't in the order book at the end of last year. I'm not even sure it was in the sales pipeline, actually. It was a quick turnaround, this one, which is always good to see. I think we talked about the sales life cycle being extended recently, but we've seen a good uptick. I mean, you keep seeing my face on your screens every other week these days, and that's a good sign, right? So
it is, yeah.
So sales cycles has definitely shortened. We're seeing more decisions from our customers. Customers have always said they want to do human challenge trials, but for whatever reason, they weren't able to fully commit. And now we're beginning to see that those commitments come across, signatures being signed for us. So yeah, so great news. So not in the order book. It wasn't even in the £40 million pipeline that I talked about late last year. The opportunity we're going to close in mid to short term. So yeah, a brand new opportunity. Already closed the initial part at least, and looking forward to more work to come. Well,
I'm sure investors are going to be delighted to know you've got an extra 5% onto your bottom line that wasn't in the pipe. So that's brilliant. What's the main goal for this next phase then, and when can we expect things to get rolling?
So this study will give us the right dose at which we are causing a measurable disease in the healthy volunteers, and that's key, because once you have that, then you can use that dose to test and evaluate vaccines or therapeutics against hMPV. So yes, because we ran the pilot study, and which as I said, we recently announced, we have the protocol already written and it's been approved by the regulators and by the ethics committee. So it means we can fast track this study into operations almost immediately. So we will expect to start this study this month, more or less, and trying to get patients lined up and pre-screened, and then move into screening phase towards the end of this quarter. And then hopefully in quarter 2, we will be inoculating individuals in the study, and the whole study will be completed this year. And then we will hopefully go out and win some full human challenge trials.
Right. So, Mo, tell me, so once this characterization study is done, I mean, what's next? What will this unlock for the hMPV research?
Well, basically, then we will have the world's first hMPV challenge model, at least as far as I'm aware. And you may have seen recently, hMPV has been high on lots of media channels because there's been increased prevalence of the disease in many different countries, including China. So it's very timely, the fact that we have a challenge model. It's very timely that we have a client that has a product to act against it. So, I mean, perfect combination. We have a model, they have a product. So we hopefully, if the challenge model is successful, be marketing this to other clients. And actually, we have active interest right now that if the challenge model is successful, we will be looking to sign a human challenge trial.
Well, Mo, thanks so much again for sharing these insights. It's always fascinating talking to you, and I mean, the progress you're making is incredible. So best of luck for the next phase, I suppose. Thank you.
Appreciate it. Thank you very much.